Welcome back. Well, President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi have given his instructions in order to support industrial complexes nationwide to ensure they reach their maximum production capacity. During the meeting, al-Sisi instructed that any obstacles facing young investors be removed, particularly obstacles facing small and medium-sized industries. The President also instructed the Ministry of Trade and Industry to facilitate procedures related to industrial investments and to communicate regularly with national businessmen to understand the challenges they face and also to provide them with relevant solutions. The President's directives aim to support the national industry sector and enhance partnership with the private sector to boost the state's capacities in the field of industry. Meanwhile, the Trade Minister reviewed steps to benefit from 4,808 industrial facilities across Egypt. He also touched on the ministry's plan in order to support and stimulate industrial activities at the national level by strengthening industrial investment operations. While to shed more light on this, we have the pleasure to have this phone with Dr. Said Kholy, Professor of Economics. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Well, Doctor, as President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi gave his directives in order to boost the field of industry and especially to help the small and medium enterprises or industries. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir, can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Doctor. Doctor, can you hear me?
And I can hear you.
Can you hear me, Doctor?
I can hear you, yes.
Yes, Doctor. Did you hear the question, or would you like that I repeat the question for you?
Can you repeat it for me, please?
Yes, of course, Doctor. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi gave his directives in order to boost the field of industry and the industrial complexes nationwide, and especially to boost and to help the small and medium enterprises or industries. What's your comment on this?
Let me tell you one thing.
Yes.
President Sisi mentioned 4 years ago, we are going through fourth industrial revolution. In order to implement fourth industrial revolution, even after COVID-19, which is the third year for COVID-19, and the conflict between Russia and Ukraine, which is going on for the last 6 or 8 months,
yes,
it really opened an opportunity for Egypt to be the leading for industrial sector here in Egypt. Let me shed one very important factors. 30% of German small and medium enterprise, they went out of bankruptcy, and many other in Europe and in the States. And that is the opportunity for Egypt, for multinational company who have branches in Russia. They shut it down and they close it. Now Egypt is considered to be an important source of providing a safe haven for investing in Egypt from multinational company. President Sisi, as you mentioned, he launched a couple of days ago cooperation between public sector and the private sector in Egypt in order to enhance our industrial sector. As I mentioned, 4 years ago, President Sisi mentioned we should go for the fourth industrial revolution. Simply what means fourth industrial revolution, it means going for artificial intelligence, for 3D printing, for Internet of Things, and all of this. It needs training for our workforces in order to cope with this new investment and the new industry. A couple of weeks ago, President Sisi visited the free zone in Medina Nasr, and we showed on air how I was so proud for our industrial sector, with our private sector, to be able to import our products they produce in Nasr City free zone to European countries. I believe that is the opportunity for attracting more foreign direct investment and as well as local investment. I believe we have all different ingredients to be successful in our industrial sector.
Yes.
Remember, a few years ago, President Sisi visited, whether it's Eastern Europe or Western Europe, in order to attract a heavy industry, not only small and medium enterprise,
Yes.
but mega industry in order to produce in Egypt.
Yes.
My belief, in the near future, Egypt, it will be the hub for industrial sector because of the Ukrainian-Russian war and its effect on supply chain worldwide. Now Egypt is safe haven for attracting this industrial sector because of its location, because of its workforce, because of close market with Arab country, African country, and European country.
Yes, Dr. Kholy, in a country like Egypt, where most of the inhabitants or citizens, or 60% of the citizens are youth, how do you see the importance of President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi's keenness to boost and help youth concerning the small and medium enterprises and helping them to form their own projects? How would this affect positively the economy of Egypt?
Remember, it's very important to mention that where we launched about 5 youth conference, international youth conference, which attracted many people from Egypt, many youth from Egypt. Now we can see a lot of assistance for the minister and so on. It comes from the National Training Center, which is developed a couple of years ago.
Yes.
In order to attract this kind of industry, we have to go for vocational training, for vocational education, in order to be update our curriculum and our techniques to match the fourth industrial revolution. It's a big task, but we can do it, and we will do it in very near future.
Yes, Doctor, while you were speaking, also you've mentioned the private sector, and also President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi actually in several occasions stressed on the importance of the private sector. How do you view this point, the private sector and its cooperation in the investment field in Egypt?
President Sisi work in all different avenues. Public sector by itself it's not good enough, but participation or integrating our private sector with public sector, it will be able to enhance and improve the quality of product and services we produce in Egypt. Let me say that President Sisi, deep in his mind, he want to have the hashtag which is made of Egypt, which all our products should be consumed by Egyptian-made products. Remember, we have the resources, we have the raw materials, we have the people, we have the location, and we should be able to be a hub for industrial sector in the future. I believe if we go for branding, issue our branding, which it happened as we saw a couple of weeks ago in the free zone industrial area in Madinat Nasr. We can do it, and we'll do it, and we'll do it in a very near future. And
Yes.
many international countries, many countries from Asia, from Russia, from the States, from Europe, started already to establish their facility in Suez Canal, in Sinai, and so on.
Yes, Dr. Kholy, also, how do you see the importance of the plenty of national mega projects in the field of industry that is spread all over the country or nation-wide, its importance in providing job opportunities for youth?
Let me say that when we bring this multinational company through what we call it as a strategic alliance, it needs a lot of people to work in this industry. So it's a win-win situation. Remember, we can reduce our unemployment rate. We can really improve the quality of life of our Egyptian people by getting the strategic alliance or working with other countries. When you have a strategic alliance, you attract new technology, new how, and it's a win-win situation. Our partner from any other country will win, our partner from private sector will win, and the government will win. Of course, this will reduce the unemployment rate, this will enhance the quality of life of our people, and will be able to export our product overseas for many other countries. I
Yes.
believe it can be done in the near future.
Yes. Dr. Kholy, also, what do we expect in the near future from the projects concerning the industrial field and the establishment of huge mega projects like huge factories in several fields, especially the textile field and other fields in Egypt?
During the 50s, we established the mega project like textile industry in Mahalla Cobra
Yes.
and in ESCO and many other companies in Egypt. I believe we have to revive our technology. We have to upgrade our technology, our capacity, in order to provide a high quality product which will be able to market overseas. Remember, production needs marketing. Production needs information about world market. Production or factory needs a strategic alliance which can bring the new technology and know-how to our facility here in Egypt. I
Yes.
believe President Sisi, since 8 years ago, he started and that is integrated in Egypt Vision 2030. And
Yes.
I believe we are doing a lot in order to get it done in the near future.
Yes, I thank you very much for your time. Also, thank you for your valuable information. Dr. Sayed Al-Kholy, Professor of Economics, thank you very much for joining us over the phone. Well, with this, my dear viewers, we come to the end of this episode of our program, Cairo Local Time. My name is Amal Mukhtar. Thank you for watching.